Hello, everybody. I've been seeing a lot of videos on protesting and the protesters in Denver and the police. I just have a couple comments to make on that. Not to make anybody angry or pissed off, but these are my views and my views only, my opinions and my opinions only. I don't believe that we should be wearing scarves around our faces or hiding our faces during protests. I don't believe we should be yelling out at the police during protests. We should be having a quiet walk down the street with a bunch of people with whatever sign you would like to hold, but peaceful. Being peaceful is the best way to get the word across. And when asked a question by any reporter from any news media outlet, just answer it. Don't get angry with them. They're just doing their job. They're trying to support their family as well. And if you want to get something out to them, you want to get something out to the people of America, you need to make exceptions for whatever news media is there that day. We need to start opening up a dialogue. We can't be yelling at any news media, calling them names. We can't be calling the cops names. We can't be yelling at the police, because the police can and will take you to jail. You need to follow your parade routes. Follow them and protest peacefully. Do what is right. Show that we can be peaceful people. We don't want to show them anything different than that, do we? If we think about, everything that happened in the 60s, with everybody getting shot, with people getting killed by police, I think that we can subvert that this time. But we have to be peaceful. We can't be yelling, and we can't be, screaming at police. We can't be going off of parade routes. And we need to answer questions when asked by the media. If we want to get something out about what is really going on in America today to the rest of the country, we need to be answering the questions that are asked. Don't badmouth the police. They're not going to do anything but arrest you. I don't care for police myself, but I do respect them in one way. I have family that are police. And I can tell you that they would not agree with what is going on. I don't think. But then again, you go into a sort of tunnel vision mode. And I'm sure that a lot of veterans have done that when they were in combat in Iraq. It's like a tunnel vision. Something that you can't control sometimes, but you have to. And I see that the police didn't quite control themselves this time. And that's shame on them. But also, I want to say we need to be peaceful. We don't need to be hiding our faces. We don't need to be preparing for tear gas or pepper spray or any of that. Because if you do prepare for that and you say, well, I have to be prepared, then are we really marching for peace? Are we? That's the question. Or are we trying to anger the police? Because ultimately, we want to be peaceful. We don't want Bush to have more of what he already wants to keep. He wants to stay in the White House. Do you think for a minute that he actually wants to leave the White House? I don't believe it. I don't believe he's going to leave that White House without a fight. And if we get out of control and we start angering the police and they start saying that we're getting violent and out of control because we're not peaceful, quiet, just walking down a parade route, doing what we are supposed to be doing, what we are doing there for a reason, to tell the people what's really going on, to wake people up. Don't fear asking questions and answering questions to the media. Don't fear it. Just do it. Don't hide your face. Don't fear them. Because to fear them is to not live. What is life worth living if you're just going to live in fear and hide your face and be afraid of what might happen at a protest? Don't live in fear, people. That's all I have to say today. It's just been difficult watching all these videos, and I'm trying to recover, and I'm getting billions of videos a day, it seems like. And the protest ones are the ones that stick in my mind the most. And, I had a friend get pulled over the other day for riding a bike, and they told me to take him to jail for not having a driver's license on him when he was riding a bike. I don't even know what to think anymore. But I'm going to be thinking that, we need to be peaceful whichever way we can, and just deal with the situation as it is, and don't let it get out of hand. So please, when you go to protest at the RNC, people, all I ask is one thing of you: to please protest in peace. Please have quiet protest. Don't be yelling at the police. Don't make it more outrageous than it should be. We want to be seen. We want to be heard. And if you want to be seen and heard, then quiet demonstrations with posters and banners and t-shirts and hats, whatever you want to wear to protest what you're protesting. And then also, don't be afraid to answer questions from the media. Take the opportunity. Take that opportunity and use it to the advantage of the American people who will be doing us a favor. Thank you very much. That is it.